Hello, and welcome back to the CLDL for Season 7 with me, GigaSaurusGames, in the Initiate Division. And this week, my opponent is actually one of the server mods for the Cult of Larry Draft League, Bruno or Hysterikally, with their team, the Flavortown something. I only wrote down Flavortown in my prep doc, which I actually did make this week. Didn't make one this week because I actually had proper time for it, and the prep doc looks like this. My prep doc looks like this. As I talked about last week, I have an electric terrain team with a firewater grass core, which is more or less what I'm bringing. If you look at the team builder in Showdown here, I've gone through a couple different versions, but what I settled on is electric terrain for Jugulus and Bundle, and then Incineroar Decidueye with Bundle as the water type, which isn't really ideal, but I'm running Water Pulse this week for the Mega Camerupt on my opponent's team, because actually, and the CLDL's Week 0 power rankings for the Initiative Division came out today, and noted that my opponent's team is pretty weak to Ice, which I'd already kind of noticed. So Bundle is here as an Ice type, not really as a Water type, but it's got Water Pulse for the one thing it wants to hit with a Water move, which is Mega Camerupt, and also Steelix, which are probably 2-hit KOs, even with Water Pulse. Especially because I'm going to be running Modest. So my opponent's Choice Scarfers will outspeed Iron Bundle under Electric Terrain. I've decided this is acceptable because I'm running Choice Scarf Iron Jugulus, because Choice Scarf Iron Jugulus with Electric Terrain speed boosting outspeeds... here's Iron Bundle, here's Iron Jugulus. I forgot to switch my window. But outspeeds that Sneasler on my opponent's team that I could see bring Electric Seed. I also think it's pretty likely with how slow my opponent's team is and how fast mine is that they might bring Aromatisse with Trick Room, which I didn't really see a good answer to in prep, if I'm going to be honest. But I decided that my best solution is just hit them quickly and hit them hard and don't let them set up with anything. And so, with that being said then, we are ready to go as I send them the challenge if... There we go. If the window responds. I was playing Silk Song yesterday, and I had at least one particularly notable hiccup in my video feed from my computer. It's a good computer. I don't know why it's been doing this lately. I kind of wonder if I need to reboot it, but hopefully it won't come up here. But Dex Draft with Terra Type Preview on, though I am just running Terra Flying, because the other thing I noticed about my bonus roster is it's also pretty flying weak. The only resists are Steelix and Rotom, and Rotom doesn't want to switch into a Dark Pulse. Steelix doesn't really either, but I'm also got Earth Power for Steelix. My original version of this team that I put together was bulkier. I was bringing Mola. But I decided that hitting it harder was a better plan. And okay, so the other thing about this team is I have boots on everything except for Iron Jugulus and Landorus, which are both flying types. And that's because I saw that Masquerain on my opponent's roster, and you can see what I thought they'd bring. I expected the green, the blue, and one of the light blues. Deoxys did not come. You go to Terrapagos. Can I find the link? How do you get the link? Wait. One moment. Alright, and we're back. I figured out how to post the link. It took me a moment. But, so neither Terrapagos nor Deoxys Speed came. And while I wasn't worried about Deoxys Speed, I was worried about the Terrapagos. So I'm glad to not see that. And it replaced the Masquerain and the Samurott came. I didn't expect the Samurott, but... So my opponent's bringing hazard stacking. Because, to be fair, my team is quite weak to hazard stacking. Because I don't have good defoggers outside Decidueye. But I'm just running boots. That was my solution. And actually, with that in mind, What's my opponent going to lead with? I'm expecting Masquerain or Samurott. I don't want to lead Bundle because I'm worried about Rillaboom. I don't want to lead Coco because I'm worried about Electric Seed Sneasler, which is the thing I thought they might bring. I'm gonna lead Decidueye to U-turn. No, that's a bad plan. My original plan was Landorus, and actually, you know what? That's still my plan. If it's Samurott, which it's not, okay. We're probably gonna trade hazards here. If it was Samurott, my plan was U-turn and hope it's not Choice Scarf, but it might well be in this matchup with. But if they're leading, if they're leading Masquerain to bring Sticky Webs, then all right. And again, literally nothing on my team's affected by that unless Rillaboom gets a knockoff off. So I am fine with this. Nothing wants to switch into a Sludge Bomb that I can see. That's not quite true. Camera can switch into an Earth Power, but it doesn't want to. All right. I'm fine with that. I probably kill another one. I bet it. I'm gonna guess it can't kill only +1 special attack, because it's still a Masquerain. I guess it gets water moves, so or Water Pulse here could be annoying, but I'm not sure it gets anything stronger than that. It might get like Surf. I don't think it does. What do I expect it to do? I expect it to stay in and launch an attack, but my opponent's taking a moment, so it's probably not carrying a water attack. It's probably carrying Air Slash as its move of choice hit me with, especially because I've got it's got both Sticky Web and Quiver Dance, so it's only got 2 attacking moves. Already hit Hurricane. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought I'd live, and I did. But it got a confusion and then hit me, and then I hit myself in confusion. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But I'm guessing Coco comes in for free here. I'm expecting a camera up switch. So we're gonna go... Oh, I don't even know anymore. Oh, this really throws me off. Also, Coco's the wrong switch in. I should have gone to Jugulus, I think. Camera up's coming in, right? Okay, it didn't. I thought it might not, which is why I did that instead. Which is why I did this instead. Okay. So my opponent now gets the momentum. So I'm going to go into Jugulus. I'm Choice Scarfed, which I'm not showing because I'm also Quark Drive. My opponent does not bring a Flying Resist, so I've got Terra Flying, Choice Scarf, Air Slash to nail something. That confusion was a problem. That Hurricane turn was really bad for me. Alright. This feels... Why did it come in? That's a weird switch. Is it just trying to hazard stack? What is it doing? I live any one hit it wants to do. And that did nothing. My opponent does not have a switch into Freeze Dry. Especially not modest special attack boosted Freeze Dry in Electric Terrain. Rillaboom can erase the Electric Terrain effect, of course, but that's all it can do. I kind of hope Mega Camera comes in here, because that'd be interesting, because then I can Water Pulse it. But really, Rillaboom should come in. And Rillaboom is why I brought in Incineroar. Because that's a nice safe switch. Avalanche. Okay, I guess I see it. It would have worked. Well, that's suspicious. That's suspicious as all get out. Because I'm naturally... I hit 371, it hits... Oh, frick. Did I mess my math up? 136, Sneasler's 120, I thought. Oh, well, it outspeeds me, and it knows that, which is why it went into it. Oh, that's why I brought Decidueye, or partially why I brought Decidueye. Okay, that works. It's fascinating. I'm going to take the chance to get momentum and U-turn, and I can immediately erase the terrain that the Rillaboom just set, so Sneasler is still not good, still not happy. Almost everything left here is a physical attacker except for the Camerupt. I'm going to go ahead and... I meant to click Reflect. I meant to click Reflect. I guess that's fine. Apparently we're both misclicking right now. This Camerupt gets a kill. I need Coco to be able to wipe out the Sneasler's terrain. I need Bundle to win in the end. If the Rillaboom doesn't have terrain up, Bundle beats it. I'm gonna say Incineroar is optional. But I'd rather go into Jugulis. I'm expecting a Fire-type move here. Yeah, that's what I expected. That's fine. We're gonna Earth Power it. And Jugulis probably goes down here, which I'm okay with. I'm gonna do a calc here. Ice Beam. Mega Camerupt. Taking a hit from Iron Bundle. Ice Beam does 39.6 to 47.2. It's at 33. So Ice Beam probably kills. That's if it... Oh, and especially because I'm running Modest, not Timid, so I'm almost certain Ice Beam kills here. Yep. As expected. All terrain is gone, I'm fine with that. It's running Fake Out, so now I know it isn't choiced. So it's not Choice Scarf Sneasler, which I was looking at because that was very suspicious to me. But it could very well easily go for close combat, which is what I expect to go for Dire Claw, given that given what I did last time. But it's still playing it safe. We're gonna go for U-turn, which will break multi-skill if Dragonite comes in. It'll give me momentum to get rid of terrain if Rillaboom comes in. It gives me also gives me momentum if Sneasler stays in. I get to see what move it uses. Also, my opponent's ground type is gone, so Tapu Koko can now Volt Switch freely. Flip turn is also... flip turn is not really free, but... Got a crit. Of course it gets a crit. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is not going for... This is not in my favor, huh? Alright, I need to do the calc. Modest bundle against Sneasler. I didn't do the calc earlier. Does 62%. Under electric terrain, it does 80. Okay. I need some damage on this Sneasler. It's almost certainly got close combat. Tapu Koko outspeeds it. We're gonna go into Koko. We're gonna Volt Switch into Incineroar. That's the plan here. You know, hard back into Koko. Ah, frick, it's faster. Well, it got its Unburden off, which is what I was avoiding, but this is all. I was already in tough shape anyway. It hasn't used close combat. Is it not carrying it? It has to be, right? Oh, but it didn't do much. Okay, here's my chance. Dang it. I was gonna say something. What was it? Yeah, I didn't bring priority on Iron Bundle. Dang it! Rillaboom lived the Volt Switch. I could have gone for Dazzling Gleam, but I didn't. I kind of thought Sneasler was gonna stay in as the thing. It lived the Flare Blitz from Incineroar. Oh well. To be honest, I actually am pretty happy with how the game went overall on the whole, because I liked my position a lot of the time. It's just I get I get critted by the Dire Claw with Decidueye, so I don't get the damage on Sneasler, so it lives the Flare Blitz. I get hit with Landorus gets confused by Hurricane and then hits itself in confusion, so it dies earlier than it would have otherwise, and I have to take risky switches. But on the whole, I did okay. I'm now 1-1 with the -2 differential, but one of those games I barely prepped for, and the other one I got unlucky. So you know what? I'll take it. I feel okay about how that match went. But we'll see if I can rally next week with a win. I will, at the very least, I will say the power rankings they put out today put this as the strongest team, and considering how close I got, I'm pretty happy with this for a match in the regular season. Things that could have gone better. getting my calc correct. I don't know where I went wrong in my calculation. I thought Iron Bundle outsped unboosted Sneasler, but apparently it doesn't. I don't know where where I got that wrong. Actually, I'll tell you what the real mistake was. The real mistake is at the end when I went into Incineroar after the Volt Switch, I should have gone into Iron Bundle and then gone straight back into Tapu Koko. Because I believe Iron Bundle's faster than Rillaboom and would have reset the train before Sneasler comes in. I think that was the big error that I made. At the end of the game, that would have at least resulted in a different end game. I don't know that I win. That Dragonite's still at full health. That Dragonite's still a problem. But if Rillaboom can't come in again, probably, which means Sneasler can't get Unburdened ever. But the other problem is, while the Unburdened was unfortunate, I also kind of think it outsped everything but Tapu Koko at that point anyway. So I would have taken out the Sneasler, and now Rillaboom dies and switching, and then I have to beat Multi-Seal Dragonite with Iron Bundle, which I probably do, but is not guaranteed, I suspect. But I think there are certainly lessons to be learned there, and I'm pretty happy with how I did despite the bad luck. And it's honestly not even the most annoying luck I've had over the last couple of days in other games I've been playing. So, overall, it was at least an interesting match, and I hope you all enjoyed watching, because until next time, in Week 3, this has been GigaSaurusGames, signing out. Bye.